What's going on, guys? I got some new gear for the channel. I want to show you right now. Let's get to it. So while I was away at San Diego Comic-Con, I was able to meet two new people. One, a gentleman named Calvin, who was literally doing review of an unboxing of a Funko Pop, and I wrote like a nice comment to him. Next thing you know, he set me up like a collaboration video that he wanted to do with me. I said, yeah, sure. Next thing you know, we actually went through with it, and we did that at San Diego Comic-Con. If you remember that video, here's a part of it right here.
Hey guys, this is a big deal for me right now. I'm Calvin, Statue Fanatic, here at San Diego Comic-Con 2018 with my man CLETUS Selden, right?
CLETUS Selden, the Hebrew Hammer.
The Hebrew Hammer, man. This is the guy that I saw on YouTube that made collecting cool. Man, I'm telling you, dude, when I saw you and your collection of pops and things like that, because I'd seen you on the Funko thing as well.
Right.
Man, dude, you got to tell me about that. How does this guy get into collecting pops?
Now, meeting Calvin and George, hung out with them all day, had a blast, went out to lunch. I know Calvin was a little shy. He was like, oh man, it's really the Hammer. Yeah, it was really me. And we hang out with them all day. Remember the end of the video I said the reason I hung out with those guys because they had that half gladiator, half geek persona about them. Now, in that collaboration video I did with him, he had an interesting device that I wanted to pick up, and I decided to go for it. And that was a new microphone. This is the Movo HM-M2 that I was able to get off of Amazon.com. I asked Calvin where he got them, and George actually in a Facebook group message where they got that microphone, and then they showed me. I'll leave the link to all the products in here in the description if you guys want to check it out. In here it comes with a little travel bag and the microphone. It's cute, little, nice, right? Everything you want. Boom, look at that. Would you look at that, right? Now with this, they said you needed some products. Pick up these things, they highly suggested it. One being a cable that attaches, and what is this thing called? A microphone flag. It's called a Rycote, made in the UK. Microphone flag. You just put it on here. You can put your little design on here, which is pretty interesting. And the cable is quick, easy, and to click, and just like that. Plus, they recommended picking up a 5-pack. I don't know why a 5-pack, but that was like there's like a 3-choice thing of a the mutter that goes on top. Boom. Hello. Now I'm gonna plug this thing in. Check it out real quick. I believe it's about a 12-foot cable, maybe a little bit bigger. Forget what it is. Forgot where I put the. Oh, here it is. The cable is a 15-foot cable. How's that sound right there, right? Pretty good. So we got a microphone. I saw them using this. I thought it was awesome. It was something that I actually wanted to pick up in the past so I could do maybe some interviews with people when I see them at the cons. I thought about this maybe a year or so. I think actually Ramos told me to get this, and I just couldn't figure out what to do. Now, this was the first time that I actually decided not to go with the upgraded version on any electronical product my entire life. I don't know, man. When I saw that this upgraded version was about $175 for the mic, which isn't too bad, compared to this one being around $70 or so, but the cable that you had to get for it was like $60 or $50, while this cable was $10 to $20. I was like, wow, I don't need to be spending $260 when I can spend, I think we spent like $110 maybe, or less than $100 on this, on all of this, which was amazing. And I was very happy and satisfied with grabbing all of this stuff. I did use the mic beforehand, so I actually heard what it sounded like. It did sound amazing, which was great. I want to thank Calvin and George for helping me out grabbing this. This thing was something cool, something I'd like to use for the channel, do some interviews with myself. Who knows? Possibly, it's never going to end. Never going to know what's going to happen here. The next thing I noticed, why don't we just go into this? And let me see if I turn a light on here in the back. That's good enough. Look at that. While I was following George and Calvin on their channel, I started watching their videos, right? Friends with the guys, let me see what kind of content they got. There's actually 3 of them. There's another gentleman, Seth. So there's Seth, George, and Calvin. They all have individual channels, I believe. And then they have a channel where they put all their content on, which is called the MCE. The MCE channel, where they post basically Funko Pop hunts, statue reviews, and unboxings. And I don't know where the heck did they get this kind of money, but these guys do reviews of statues every other day. It's incredible. Pretty cool. Now, why am I talking about that? Well, on their channel, I seen them spinning something. A Lazy Susie, they call it. And you can get them off Amazon for $10 and up. So, what is normally the hammer normally does? I usually go and I'm going to go buy a $150 one. Like, you know those little display stands that people put their pops on and then they circulate? Right? You would buy that, right? It cost like $10. I went and bought a $150 one. It's this big. It's the biggest one they make. They don't make a bigger one. It's this big. It's so big I don't even bring it out. It's like one little pop on it and it's so big. This is the kind of life that I've been living. This Lazy Susie's pretty cool. You get to go and you can move it. Right? Boom. Get to move it. Pretty cool, right? I saw it on their channel. I asked them what they got it. This thing's awesome. I highly suggest picking this thing up as well. And I want to thank the guys at the MCE for helping me pick up all of these little items that I can add for my collection, I guess, and my for the channel. If you guys like any of this stuff, or if you want to see more of these guys' content, go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description for all these things right here. And let me know what you guys think about the mic. I already have a guy going out of their way, and he asked me if he would he wanted to do the graphics for this. And I gave him a little design and logo, and I said play with it and see what it comes up with. I'll see you next time. Woo! That's good enough. Alright here, folks, we're here at the CLETUS household, in the Hammer household, and this guy has the world's largest Funko Pop collection on the social media web. Inside this house, we're going to see the madness that takes place with all these unboxing videos that he's going to take place today. He's been getting mail every single day, and he's been buying Funko Pops nonstop. I don't think he has gone a day without buying something. Why does he keep doing this to himself? Because he hasn't fought in a year. I should have a fight coming up soon. And back to you, Bob. I need this mic. Which one should we unbox next? Okay. Oh, I don't know if I actually added the part where they use this to display their statues, right? And it looks cool when they did it. Did I say that already? I don't know if I actually explained what they used it for. I like it for Funko stuff. Because I like Funko Pops, just like you.